Yeah, we're good.
Is there a wizard?
Yeah.
Sure.
How long have we not been
So
good?
it's either something Vaughn
We have to
something
repeat
or
this.
it's
Does it repeat anything?
it's either Frankenstein.
You're talking about Vaughn, right?
Maybe?
Yeah, Vaughn's the bad guy that's in another show.
Hello,
You're
John.
not talking about Blaine.
No, Blaine is in Once Upon
Blaine.
a Time.
Okay, yeah, well, Blaine's in.
Okay, there's a guy that plays Blaine, and he's also in Once Upon a Time. There's some scene in Once Upon a Time where like someone mentions his hair color because he had to bleach it for iZombie, and they say something about his hair, and he's like, "What? I can't dye my hair or something?" I don't know. My brother told me about it. Lots of that. Family. Some school.
My skull.
School.
Skull.
Hey, Sam, you've been passing that skull, know what I mean?
Christopher Robin left for Skull.
Christopher Robin.
Yeah, that's
School.
Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh jokes, yeah.
I wasn't planning on going to the New Year's rave that I just talked about,
Yeah.
but my sister-in-law is like, what if I buy one of your tickets? And then I was like, well, I can't say no now.
Did you just make a rum and coke out of Pepsi?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Tell Pepsi.
That's what we've been doing right now.
No, the Mormons will be happy.
Never mind.
And the
fuck that.
Coca-Cola
Mormons?
people.
Whoa. What did you
cares
say?
The Mormons own Pepsi. Who cares?
What is
really?
the Mormons?
What?
The Mormons.
The Mormons.
The Mormons.
Like
Like the threat.
The threat.
Like Cthulhu.
I meant those.
No, like the
Mormons.
Vatican.
Like a pimp named Slickback. You gotta say the whole thing.
Big names like that.
I mean, this
iZombie,
might be
I would
just an urban
definitely
legend, but like Mormons aren't supposed to drink like soda and
I
stuff,
love,
but I think they're allowed to
like,
drink
no one wants to pay
Pepsi
attention
because
when I
the
talk.
Mormons.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's November 19th. It's Saturday and not Friday, but we're a little behind.
Because
But
we're slackers.
yeah, when aren't we behind? But this is
I'm always behind.
this is the 7th episode of the This House podcast, and I'm still keeping track. I'm going to lose track eventually, but I still
Honestly, I've already lost track.
Yeah, this is the 7th one. This is our pre-screening episode. We're going to talk about the movie that we're going to watch this week sometime and come back next week and chat about the film. But we'll get more to that near the end of the podcast. So we're going to open up, as we usually do, roundtable discussion. Our special guest, Devery, is back. We have every intention on having him here for the pre-screening and screening episodes. And I think he's a valuable.
I wish you could see his face.
Yeah, he's a valuable. It plays the radio really well.
Oh yeah, baby. I wish you could see my face too.
The eyebrow tricks are good too.
Yeah. So what's up, Devery? What have you been up to since last time we talked to you? I guess over the course of the last month or so, anything weird or interesting happened with you?
Stranger Things.
I did rewatch Stranger Things just for the hell of it.
Boy.
Just because it's like honestly, there's something about the soundtrack in Stranger Things that just fits the mood so much.
It's like vaporwave.
And yeah,
No, we don't use that word.
Listen.
No more fake genres in here.
Yo, dude. Yo. No, like, ever since yesterday, right?
Yeah, we've been listening to a lot of
We've been listening to
vaporwave.
Vaporwave since last night.
have you checked out 3D Blast? Like the guy that I.
Not yet.
Oh my God!
I
I'll send you a
haven't
link. You got to go through all his.
See, the problem is they're sick and they're listening to Vaporwave, and I think someone told them to get Vapor Rub. And I think they fucked up.
No, man. I'm Mexican. I'm well versed in the arts of vapor rub.
Yeah.
It's called Vaporub.
What the what does that sound like? It sounds like an Italian squash dish.
Now
What the fuck is
Now
that?
I'm gonna tell Randy about Vaporwave. It's your fucking. It's your salsa.
Bésame. Uncle just your shit today. You'll never have to cough again.
Anyways,
Anyways,
Anyways, if you guys can't notice, Diana doesn't have a voice.
Stranger.
I've lost my voice. Yes. Hello. This is still Diana. I can essentially talk to you in whisper right now. Like, what are you wearing right now? What are you cooking? It's my turn to do this right now.
This is just.
Hey, fuck you. I cook.
I can solve this problem.
Pop-Tart.
Sorry, Sam. I'm so sorry.
Some of us don't need
cooking this morning.
don't need Pop-Tarts. Some
podcast-
of us can make oatmeal.
The podcast is at least 20% quieter because of it, but.
Goddamn.
So did you? Stranger Things mainly, you still haven't tapped into it. We don't have any specific reason.
Really?
No, we don't even have a reason why. We just haven't gotten around to it.
It's
Blasphemy.
It's so
fucking good.
It's
Blasphemy.
really
Better than Dexter.
Oh, that's not that hard, but yeah.
Excuse me.
Wait,
I haven't seen Dexter.
I'm gonna go open your door that I just, made sure was closed. You can go pee in there.
Oh, thank you.
No, he probably wouldn't, but.
Damn! Look at those! Go to Netflix. What are those?
Anyways, you're rewatching it, so you already watched it. It's like
Oh yeah, it was very good.
It's like what, less than or more than
10 episodes.
Yeah, it got like confirmed for like 2 seasons again already.
Now, how strange is Stranger Things?
On a scale
Stranger
of
than you
1
think.
to damn, son. Like,
It's pretty damn son.
it's pretty damn son.
It's pretty, I want to believe. Right now I'm wearing an X-Files shirt. It has Mulder and Scully on it, and on the bottom it says believe.
If you have to make a reference, then immediately explain the reference. You probably shouldn't make the reference.
Listen,
This is true.
They can't see
Listen.
what we see.
they can't
the
see
problem.
that I'm wearing this shirt.
Yeah, by saying I want to believe.
Yeah, but we're all
Everybody
enlightened
who watched
people.
that
They'll
show
never
will
see what we
understand
see.
Y'all already, okay, so like we went to Costco today. 2 people were like, I like your shirt. And I'm like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
You went in public with that cardigan?
No, I was wearing it.
That's,
He was wearing
that's my favorite thing about I got a Wu-Tang Clan shirt, and like just kind of depending on where you at, because I do it and everybody else does. You walk by, you just walk into them all, Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. Like, just like there's some shit. I always just go Wu-Tang's for the children. Like, and I just like look around for me. Like it's like you got to say something about it because you're wearing the shirt, but it's you only see them once in a while. But you gotta hey, I like a Wu-Tang shirt, man. Anyways, Stranger Things.
Yes.
Yes, Stranger Things. Not many other things
Why'd
are
you
stranger than
rewatch
that.
it?
I rewatched it because 1, I ran out of shit, and 2, like the shows I watch come out on like a schedule. So there's like a hot spot in the middle of the week that all my shows come out, and then the next thing I'm like, well shit, what do I do now? I can't go back to League. I already lost twice today. I can't go back.
So do you just kind of smash all your shows together and just watch them all? Like
I try to. Sometimes I intentionally abstain from consuming certain types of media until I hit the end of the week, and I'm just like, time to binge this shit,
oh
dog.
god, I don't know if I could do that.
I binge all the time.
I can. I have
I
enough
love binge
porn
watching.
Honestly, I could
and a
binge
short enough
until,
attention
like,
span to do
bed.
those things. In combination, short attention span and porn will destroy your life.
But you still download.
I don't
your porn?
abide by this law.
But here's an important
Download.
question.
Yes.
Around what time is the binging taking place? I mean, is this a daytime binge, a nighttime binge,
A 24/7 binge.
Exactly.
There you go.
These are the important
Those are my
questions.
favorite binges. It's 24/7.
The shows are the porn.
Okay, or
You need dual monitors.
I don't know.
there's the answer.
Dual monitors. That would be great. Then I could
That's
play
what
League
it was.
and then look up emotional support as I do it.
Emotional
Emotional support.
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 Emotional
Oh, never mind.
support. Very encouraging porn.
That's called chatterbait.
Do it.
You can do it. You feel good. You can do this. That would be a great fucking idea.
That sound like, yeah.
Just a chick moaning and was like, it's really great. You are for watching. Thank you. We appreciate
You're
it.
such a good jungler.
Oh fuck yeah! You're such a
God.
credit to society.
Oh yeah, you got that sight sound like a champ.
So fucking good at everything you do.
Oh, the way you donate that money, oh, it's so great. You're a great person.
Oh shit, you give blood. Oh,
You're the
you
greatest
give me
Jinx player
something.
I've ever seen.
Maybe I need to.
Hey, guys with low self-esteem need encouragement.
That's true.
Yes.
You're
Yeah.
the biggest one in the room.
Then you stop and realize they're recording and you're not in the room.
You're the biggest jinx in the room. Okay, but what about Stranger Things? Let's talk about Stranger Things because
I think we've
getting
talked
off
about enough
topic here.
strange things today.
Well, if you talk about, I was gonna say, if you talk about Stranger Things too much, then me and Lacey won't even have to watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna hold. Let's actually hold off on that. Let's talk about something.
Yeah, you guys need to watch it.
Let's get a recommendation circle going. New show. Everybody name one new show that's still airing. Salem.
Silly.
If you want to get into a supernatural show that actually is kind of like old schooly
Supernatural.
magical crap, Salem is a good one because it's literally the Salem witch trials.
One of my sisters is really into Salem. Like she's really
Yeah.
into that shit. Sorry, I have to whisper again. She's really into that shit. So like Salem, she says it's really fucking good, like top notch. Though she is
Top
13. Top kick.
Top kick.
Top kick.
Top
Wow.
kick. Boy,
Top kick.
if you don't,
Top
That boy.
boy,
I fall into my. And
I mean, at least with Diana not having a voice, it kind of makes it a little funnier.
Fuck you.
Yeah, it's
You
it's a very
and your highlighter hair.
Fine.
I love you though. Hey.
Now you do.
You just been visited by Salem Boy. Watch 10 episodes and have bad luck forever.
Oh shit, what up?
What?
I've fallen in a cat. What up?
I've fallen and I can't. What up?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's oh shit, I've fallen in a cat. What up?
What about what up the fuck?
What up?
What up the fuck?
What are these memes?
Okay,
That's
listen.
a good meme.
A few of us right now are a little inebriated. Just a little bit.
If you think I'm inebriated, this is just me
Am not.
all the time.
Natural Devry.
Natural Devry, yes.
I'll give you some natural devil.
Oh!
That's just what I call my recipe for soup, pervert.
Oh.
I told you men cook. God.
Men cook.
Yes. Have you met Sam?
Okay, no, yeah, definitely.
Sam can cook.
Fuck.
Sam can.
So what was your show that you
You
recommended?
have food beyond just ramen with tapatio in it?
Yes.
Bruh.
Okay, what you're talking about right now is me.
Yes.
Yeah,
cook
no
like-
water, right?
I cook like 4 things.
At once.
Oh god.
When you live in a world where adding tapatio to shit counts as cooking.
Listen. It's an art form.
Hey, adding ketchup to something is cooking.
Listen,
I mean, artfully.
Hey, I can make a mean bowl of cereal, okay?
boy.
If it's meatloaf, adding ketchup is part of the recipe.
Hey, what about French fries though?
Yeah, what about
What about French fries, though?
French fries is cooking.
We could go for some fries. Now everyone's hungry. Fuck you.
Let's get into this. What about
I have some hot fries.
Hey.
Those aren't real fries.
You're getting me hot with those fries, girl.
Woo!
Hot fries.
Ow!
Guys.
Help me.
Don't you come out.
Feeling very uncomfortable.
Oh, yeah.
He's bigger than me.
Honestly, this
Oh, that's a word.
I'll show you something bigger than life.
He's bigger than you.
Come to
honestly,
New York now.
this podcast is just a bunch of us just saying a whole bunch of stupid shit. And I love it.
Yeah.
AKA radio.
AKA radio.
Unsponsored bullshit.
KGGI.
Actually, this is unsponsored
So
bullshit.
wait, where were we?
This house in the Wombat.
I'm so lost.
Weenie in the butt.
I think
Wombats is a good band, though.
Devery recommended a show.
I recommended Salem.
Okay. What do you recommend?
Okay, listen, I would recommend either American Horror Story,
Can't get past
The whole thing or just the current season?
literally the whole thing.
Can't get
Watch.
past the first season.
What? Okay, then
No,
skip to
no,
the
no,
second
no.
season.
Don't start with the first season. Don't start with the first season because that's honestly the worst season.
No, it's pretty good season.
If you're gonna start with the season,
Season 2 or season 4?
either start with season 2 or 3. That's Asylum
2
or
or 4.
Coven.
No.
Asylum has
Freak Show.
Freak show.
Freak Show.
I love
Freak
Freak
Show.
Show.
That's not even the best one.
Freak show
Coven's
is
my
the best
favorite.
one.
I fucking hate Coven.
Honestly, Coven isn't even the
I
best.
hate you.
I mean, Freak Show isn't the best one.
I mean, I haven't
Although I
seen
didn't
it,
really give a
but
great argument.
Okay,
to
I
begin with.
It's really
skipped
good.
Coven, so maybe I don't have.
That's fine. It's all about witches and bruh.
No,
It's
Coven.
it takes time, like in the present.
Coven's
If you want to see Precious
I love-
have telekinesis and
For
beat
real.
the shit out of
No,
the
no, no,
ancient
it's not
white
You want to
telekinesis.
see Stevie Nicks as a witch for some reason? Watch Coven.
I want to see Stevie Wonder as a
I like
wizard.
Stevie Nicks.
There you
you should
go.
watch Coven then.
Did you say Stevie Wonder?
Is he
I said Stevie
What
Wonder.
does Stevie Nicks
Stevie
do?
Wonder? Is Stevie Wonder as a
No,
wizard?
some,
Is it like
somebody else.
Black Kenji?
Well, somebody else sings your songs, though, kind of.
Well,
partially.
then what's the point?
So you recommend American Horror Story?
What would be
Either
the most
American
useful
Horror
magical item to give Stevie Wonder?
Y'all. Okay, either American Horror Story.
Yes.
Sorry, my voice is going already. Or what?
Close.
Could you give me a
You want me to get this close? Is this close enough?
That's good.
Is this good?
Like it.
Sam already confirmed that was good.
Either
Let's just watch it. Did you drop her?
Oh my god, Sam. Oh, there's a snort.
no,
She can't talk, but she's still got the energy to snort.
no, that can never be recorded. Sam, you gotta edit.
It's already there.
Sam,
I want to edit this thing.
Don't acknowledge it. Hey.
This recording is organic.
American Horror Story. I was just talking about American Horror Story, but I got something else.
Okay,
I got.
so either American Horror Story or I've heard that Penny Dreadful is very
Talk
good.
about Penny Dreadful. I was just talking about Penny Dreadful.
Oh my god.
Scratch that.
You can
Scratch that.
still talk about Penny Dreadful.
He has a point. You did recommend 2 shows. That's fucked.
Yeah,
Scratch
you
that.
fucked me in the ass.
All right, listen.
Literally fucking me in the ass.
This is what happens when you fuck a
In
stranger
her
in the
defense, they
ass.
are in a
Wait, I
relationship.
didn't know we were playing Catan.
Now we're talking about Colton.
Oh! Name dropping.
You know
Colton, if you're listening right now, what are you wearing?
Okay, I gotta be honest
Even
about
the
something right
comments-
now.
on Facebook. Tell us what you're wearing.
Okay, Lacey's gotta be honest. She kind of misses the Colton. She would be very annoyed with how much we talked about Colton.
Wait,
Now
Colton
we
was
don't.
over here like
I know,
a
I
week ago.
saw him for like 2 seconds. And that was
Colton.
okay.
Right now that we don't see him, we don't.
But now I don't
Colton.
see him, we don't talk about him, and I kind of miss it. I got used to it.
I
wanna know what he's
I was going to invite him and Damien over sometime next week.
This week? Yay, I get to see Damien and Nicole.
Just so you know, our interest in Melee has not died.
No.
Okay, I'm going to recommend my show now.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Smash Melee, or like do you like the act of hitting people with a physical object?
Both.
Super Smash Brothers.
Okay.
Both.
Just know. I just want to
Violent
get it out.
Nintendo fans.
I just want to get it out now because we're 7 episodes in. If you ever ask a question that is it A or B, the answer is always yes or both. Like it's like no one honestly answers those fucking questions. Like everybody always goes, oh, is it are we talking about the food stuff or the TV show?
And what we
Both.
just-
Like
Or
yes. Yeah, or
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it my son Vegeta, my planet Vegeta, or me Vegeta? Yes.
Death beam in the face. Smash.
All right, Cody.
All right, Cody.
Anyway.
Okay.
Your show.
Penny Dreadful.
Oh,
I actually
can you
watched-
hear him good?
That's yeah. I can hear.
I actually watched the first 2 episodes of Penny Dreadful.
That's pretty unoriginal. Diana
It's
just
really
said
good. Who is Diana?
Wow. Boy,
This is an interesting one.
It-
you ain't coming in my ass tonight.
Ding.
Well, I guess you'll just have to keep going.
Penny Dreadful
Oh
is
man,
really
there's a hair in
interesting.
my drink.
I'll get it for you. Oh wait, no. Wait.
No.
Oh wait, no, it's not. It's not a hair.
Is it a piece of lint?
I'm
Anyways,
waiting.
continue.
Okay, go for it. Penny Dreadful.
Okay, Penny Dreadful is really interesting. It takes what the fuck are you doing?
I'm listening.
Okay.
Focus.
It has like 19th century, 1900
Okay.
authors
I'm down.
like Frankenstein and
Okay.
Dorian Gray as characters, but it has original characters as
I
well.
was just thinking about Dorian Gray.
I love that book. And it has them, and they like mesh them with like these other people. Apparently, a Penny Dreadful was like a early 1900 comic that sold for a penny, and it would be like this weird sci-fi stuff.
It was a dreadful comic for a penny.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what the Penny Dreadful. That's what they called it.
Wait, first of all,
You could get it in the old colonies for
comics
a penny.
existed in the early 1900s?
Yeah.
Question mark.
Wasn't like Superman in the early 1920s?
World War.
I mean, I can Google
World
it.
War is what the Superman came from. He was literally just like the embodiment of like
I think
the
you're
American dream
I
in
think you're
defense
talking
of.
about Captain America.
No, it's World War.
No,
Superman-
Superman came after that.
Yeah.
Superman was the first superhero.
Superman came out by. He was created by 2 Jewish people who were refugees from World
Whoa,
War.
wait a second. I heard that Captain America was the first Avenger, though.
He's the
Yeah.
first Avenger.
Yeah, he's the first.
I know the cinematic universe will tell you different, but there are superheroes besides Marvel.
We're not talking about movies, we're talking
What?
about comic books here.
I know
Well,
Batman
wait a
vs Superman
second.
didn't do well, but it didn't retcon history.
1938.
Thank you. very much.
1938. So Superman predates Captain America by 5 years.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying Captain America isn't a better character, but it's not a high bar to get past when you're talking about Superman.
That's for another podcast.
But Penny Dreadful just ended. Not that I interrupted everybody. It just ended. It only has like 20 something episodes, 27, and they finished the story. Like it has a good wrap up. I haven't finished it, but I watched the first 2 or 3 episodes.
The story's not over, dog. You got more seasons coming out.
How many seasons
Penny
are there?
Dreadful?
Yeah.
They ended it.
The story's not wrapped up.
No, how many
I thought the
seasons are
creator said
there?
he ended it.
The creator,
That's
just
what I read.
because the creator's done writing it, doesn't mean they filmed it all and put it all on Netflix.
Oh, is it not?
I'm excited.
Okay, can somebody explain this to
Have I
me?
tickled your loins?
Yes, my loins are very tickled right now.
How many seasons of
The very first
Dreadful are
comic
there?
There's
was in
3 seasons right now and
1933.
27 episodes.
Okay.
Who cares? That's cool.
I believe Penny Dreadful's episodes are like one of those.
Oh, wait, so
ended
never
June.
shut up.
Oh, never mind.
It ended June this year.
Oh, we'll just
Only
bring it
3
back out of
seasons.
nowhere.
The creator.
Oh man, I lost to the wiki.
You lost
You got wiki.
Yeah.
Yo, we're fact checking
Hey,
this podcast now.
Hey, hold up! I just edited that. No, I'm kidding.
For all okay, just since we're fact checking, all my opinions are fact. Just so you know.
The first modern comic book came out in 1933.
Nice. Which one was it?
And since then, they've been overcharging the shit out of us.
The famous funnies.
The
I
famous.
thought it said famous furries.
Oh my god.
I'm
like
sure
the
Mickey Mouse is in it.
My eyes didn't want to
Mickey
focus,
Mouse?
so that's why I had you read.
Yeah.
Okay, so you would recommend Penny Dreadful?
Yeah, I've only seen 3 episodes of it, but it was really entertaining.
Okay.
Each episode is
Well,
fairly
something that can
long.
grab you in 3
Yeah, it's like
episodes
50 something. It's like 50 something.
It's like he says there's only
on
like a
Showtime.
few episodes, but it's like when you put it in context, if this was cut into 22, 24-minute bits,
Oh,
this
it's
would be at least 5 seasons.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like 3 seasons of 53-minute episodes, so it's like
Shit.
yeah, it's like an hour-long episode each time.
I would also recommend Stranger Things. That's a really good.
I'm pretty sure that was already recommended.
Listen, I need to reinforce that recommendation.
What was it like?
I
Rule
recommend
2,
it.
double tap.
What about you, Doug? You got any shows or anything that you would recommend watching?
Well, I just got this book from Amazon today. It's called The Bed of Procrustes by Nassim Nicholas Taleb. And
very
I should, yeah, it's very crusty.
Hey, Doug,
And he's old and crusty.
would you mind whispering that into the mic?
Krusties.
Crusty.
Anyway,
feel it,
I should
Mr.
read you guys
Krabs?
the description because I find it entertaining.
Okay.
The Bed of Procrustes takes its title from the Greek myth of a man who made his visitors fit his bed to perfection, either by stretching them or cutting their limbs. It represents Taleb's view of modern civilization's hubristic side effects, modifying humans to satisfy technology, blaming reality for not fitting economic models, inventing diseases to sell drugs, defining intelligence as to what can be tested in a classroom, and convincing people that employment is not slavery. Playful and irrelevant, these aphorisms, I'm not sure if I'm saying that word right.
Aphorisms.
Aphorisms?
Sounds
Wait,
like
how do you
coal.
spell it?
A-P-H-O-R-I-S-M.
Never mind. I totally thought it was E-U.
No, aphorisms. I think it's aphorisms. Will surprise you by exposing self-delusions you have been living with but never recognized. With a rare combination of pointed wit and potent wisdom, Taleb plows through human illusions, contrasting the classical values of courage, elegance, and erudition with the modern diseases of nerdiness, philistinism, and phoniness. So he's a little bit
So Paul made a book.
yeah, pretty much. I mean, he's like he's got this like
made a book.
this sort of contempt for like intellectuals, academics, and experts.
Yeah.
This is one of his, because this is just basically these little quotes of his that he's written down that don't fit anywhere else.
Is this book just fuck smart people
Sorry.
I don't know.
No.
Well, it's not smart people. It's,
or
it's,
fuck subcultures?
It's fuck people that think they're smart and that want to lord it over other people. I think
Oh,
that's kind of
so
what
fuck
it is.
know-it-alls the book.
The Dunning-Kruger's.
Fuck the
I think that's
pompous,
what it is.
arrogant assholes who think they
here's
know
one
it
I
all.
would share. To mark a separation between holy and profane, I take a ritual bath after any contact or correspondence, even emails, with consultants, economists, Harvard Business School professors, journalists, and those in similarly depraved pursuits. I then feel and act purified from the profane until the next episode. So basically, he's like down on experts.
Right.
But it's not experts that are really good at stuff. It's experts that are just like, I'm an expert. Here's all these like letters after my name. Listen to me and do everything I say.
Right.
That's basically what he's talking about.
So like certifiable experts, but not somebody who's like mastered their craft. Like not somebody who has any discernible skill or background in it, but just somebody who's gotten the paperwork that says they're allowed to say this about it.
Right, and I think that a lot of times people don't. It's hard to tell the difference sometimes.
Oh yeah.
And so his whole shtick, I guess, is in trying to help people discern the difference better.
And the expert that they bring up on the news.
I like that.
You can get a lot of PhD in a lot of dumb shit.
Oh,
Like,
sure,
that's a
yeah.
very
Very easily,
very low amount of effort for some very low impact classes.
Can I
but
have
you
some
can get
examples,
PhD
please?
PhD put at the end of your name.
Pretty sure there's an online class in
I
Alabama
have
that says
PhD
like
in
hootenanny.
astrology.
No, there's
Can I
like.
have an example, please,
Oh
Sam?
man, what would be a fucking?
I just gave you an example. A
Oh,
PhD in
you can get a
astrology.
religious studies PhD by
Yeah.
studying the religion that came from Star Wars.
Personally,
Yeah, you can
Oh,
The Force is a legit.
Chewbaccaism?
What the?
Or
personally,
Chewbacca,
I
H.R.
identify as an ass man.
an Aspen.
An ass man.
Aspen. No.
Asland?
Last name is Esmond.
Narnia.
Yes.
What?
I know someone with
So
the
that
last
book
name
just
Esmond.
consists of quotes?
Yeah, it's basically aphorisms. I guess they're like supposed to be these little phrases of wisdom or something that you can remember later on and repeat to yourself when you need to remind yourself of something.
Kind of like rules, basically. Like, rule 1, don't blah.
Yeah, or it's like a rule or a heuristic or some kind of like
Haiku.
yeah haiku.
Haiku.
An axiom, I guess. It's similar in idea. I'm not exactly sure. I mean, clearly my educational achievement is not as high as his. And but of course, like that's the whole thing is he's making fun of people who are overeducated and yet don't have any ability to like really help anybody or guide anybody.
He sounds like a fucking thrill at parties.
He sounds like a piece of shit. Like he sounds like he
he'd be
himself
really
has
hard.
attained the self-entitled know-it-all rage that he himself denounces
But he found-
specifically against
yeah,
those people.
But he found
That's
a
possible.
really good
Like a
way to
cannibal
express
bully.
it. Yeah.
He only bullies other bullies.
He has a term he uses on the internet. He kind of trolls people on Twitter, mostly academics.
Who the
and
fuck
people
uses
like
Twitter?
Hey,
whoa,
Hey, he's fucking-
oh no.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say who? I meant what?
But he has a term he uses.
A lot of people
It's,
on Melee who play Melee.
Okay, here's the trick. You can't use Twitter and still be a person.
Damn.
Fuck you.
It turns you into a weird digital.
Listen,
Me and Ashley are.
I get all the ladies.
But
Yeah,
So
that's
he has a term he uses on Twitter. He calls it IYI. So it stands for intellectual yet idiot. And so he criticizes a lot of the people he criticizes are actually people that are lobbyists and shills for like pharmaceutical companies or
Right.
whatever.
Did you just drop shills?
shills.
shills.
As a term?
Yeah,
Yeah,
shills.
Public conversation?
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
well, I
giggles.
mean, is this like a fucking like disgrace on
that for
4chan or
years
something?
They're gonna kill you now.
When you
Yeah,
can't
so it's
say
like
I know what shills is.
Shills is good.
I mean, it's like
Word.
Don't forget your shekels.
people chasing after shekels.
Yeah.
Shekels.
People whoring for the man.
I misheard.
Do, 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 do.
Oh, yeah.
So when did that book come in?
This is well, he released like this one with like 3 other books. The 2 most famous books he wrote are The Black Swan and Anti-Fragile. The Black Swan is like the idea of an event that's you can't predict it before it happens, but then after it happens, it seems really obvious that it would have happened. So something like 9/11
religion?
or like 9/11 or the financial collapse, stuff like that.
The election.
It's kind of like a weird hindsight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like hindsight would be like, oh, I should have known that was going to happen, but that's more or less like, why didn't we know this was going to happen? It makes so much sense.
Pretty much.
This
yeah.
could have only happened this way. Like
It
this.
sounds like he spent a whole book trying to explain how accidents happen.
Yeah, he does it.
He'd be
He's
really good at explaining to his kid, you know.
He should be a
Like he
superhero
exists.
named Captain Obvious.
Captain Obvious.
Is
Yeah.
that from South Park?
No, Captain Hindsight. No, that's what I was saying.
That's Captain Hindsight.
Captain Hindsight. Oh yeah, he's
Captain Hindsight.
I forgot about Captain Hindsight too. Yeah, no, Black Swan is kind of a Captain Hindsight kind of idea.
Yeah, it's sort of this like, I knew that would happen.
Anyway, I had forgotten I ordered it, and then like Amazon's like, "Hey, we couldn't charge your credit card because I changed it." So I'm like,
Oh, shit.
"Oh, sure, I'll update my payment information." And then they send it to me. I'm like, "Oh, I ordered this
I
months
ordered a
ago."
book. Yeah. Holy shit.
Cool. But I mean,
I'll take it.
It's pretty entertaining. I haven't actually like read it yet. I just went through it and found a few little quotes, and I don't know. I've been following him on Twitter for a while. I find him highly entertaining and interesting. He talks a lot about deadlifting and street fighting and drinking with Russians and Lebanese wine. Weird stuff. He doesn't talk a whole lot about this stuff.
It sounds like a personal journal more than a book.
He is a weird
Twitter.
person.
No, that's his Twitter. That's like that.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm
Twitter
sorry.
is a telejournal. It's like your own.
It's like vlogging for people that don't want to show their face.
Well, the best thing with Twitter is it's an echo chamber for a lot of really like
Dumb shit.
popular people, where like if they just want to say something and get millions of people to agree with them, you know. But it sounds like he's not using it in that way. He's more or less like yeah, I took a huge shit today, and then like some people are like, oh, favorite. Retweet.
I've always swore that like Twitter felt like the perfect place to have that situation. You know when someone says something retarded to you, but they said it in so few words that you can't be bothered to argue with it because it would take you 20 paragraphs to argue against it.
You only have 140
Like
characters.
if somebody ran up on me right now and said,
I'm
the
not gonna
sky
argue with
isn't
too much.
blue, it's purple, you just looked at it wrong. I couldn't take the fucking 5 minutes it would take to speak a 20-page vocal essay on how the fuck that's wrong. That's what Twitter feels like to me.
So, the place
And ads.
for people
I
that are
understand Twitter.
intellectuals yet idiots to argue.
Listen, Twitter is for those who practice brevity.
Brevity
it's
is the soul of wit.
and it's okay if you can't do that. It's
That's what
all right,
Shakespeare said.
Every.
You're breaking out.
That's cute. Come back to me with something that
So
lets me
if you-
actually
if you
put
can't-
more than 30 characters or some shit.
It's 140.
Oh, that's cute.
Hey, you said 30
Anybody
characters?
have any
It's almost
pomegranate?
3 times that much. Okay, no, 5
I
times.
can think of. Unless it's in the tobacco.
Anyway, so
Used to be like a
what are
Twitter
you wearing?
Oh no, yeah.
You can only do 4 calculations.
Well, that's really cool.
and it shuts off.
I'm always
It's kind of. Oh, wait.
I'm always stuck in kind of this malcontent of like a jealousy that you have I want to say that the you find the time, but you also have like the internal capacity to read. Because like I just can't. Like, I can
learn.
find shit to read all day long. I'll read comment sections.
I had
I'll
the
read
time to read.
articles. I'll read shit like that. But I can't get myself to open a fucking book to save my life. I haven't been able to since like 7th grade.
That
Well,
is
yeah,
true.
that's because the internet is like so much more seductive. I hardly ever read. Like I buy books and spend money on them just because then I like torture myself. I spent this money, now I have to read this. It's like
It's like
That makes
playing through a
sense.
bad game.
yeah.
Did
Playing through a bad game, yes.
Yeah.
did somebody say seductive? Because we can do that.
Oh yeah.
Did you say seductive or Sudoku?
wearing.
Did somebody say Sentoku?
I've dishonored my family and must commit Sudoku.
Yeah, that picture of the Japanese dude just laying down with a Sudoku chart cut into his chest.
So,
Yes.
so outside of that, they got anything else that's been kind of mulling around?
No, I haven't been watching anything. Oh no, I found a documentarian that's pretty interesting. Adam Curtis. He does a lot of this. He does stuff for BBC. He's a British guy. It's a lot of like modern media and technology theory stuff, and a lot of it's pretty conspiracy theory level stuff, but it's pretty entertaining and interesting. He did one called Hypernormalization that came out this year right before the election, and he was kind of trying to tie in like the last 20 years of technology and media developments into how that led to basically the situation with Trump and with like
Who?
yeah.
I think you should refer to him as United States President.
The who?
Call him
Mr. President.
Call him
Mr.
POTUS.
Hashtag not my
you mean the
president.
commander-in-chief Trump? Oh wait, I'm
The
not
commander-in-chief.
that's right.
Yeah.
The God Emperor of Arrakis.
That's funny. I want to.
Jesus Christ.
I want to.
No more Warhammer references.
I want to.
That was a Dune reference.
Yeah. I want to take a second to.
When you really think about it, isn't Dune technically like referencing Warhammer a little bit?
Warhammer is referencing Dune.
Which came out first?
Dune.
Dune came out in the 80s.
I thought
What
Warhammer
came
was older
first,
than
the
that.
egg
No,
or
Dune
the
came out in
chicken?
like 83, 84?
Oh, okay.
It may have been older than that.
Maybe it's 79, maybe at the most.
You were talking about that you a documentary and that you were kind of like flicking through there. reminded me that yesterday I developed I have a few words. Everybody's got a word that they have a distaste for, just in general. Like whether it be an offensive word or whether it just be something that offends your senses.
Moist.
And like moist is like a lot of people don't like moist or flaccid, viscous.
Moist.
Yeah, but so
Seepage.
But what of those is
seepage is a free
Seepage. Let's repeat that. Moist.
What the fuck?
my precious,
Why'd you do that?
My smegma.
So I feel like yesterday I was introduced to the term.
Nanny.
Yeah, yesterday I was introduced to the term vlogumentaries.
Oh God, make me puke.
I couldn't fucking believe it. And leave it.
Never heard that before?
No, leave it to a YouTube fucker. It's YouTube Red. The YouTube Red is running ads now before movies. It's like subscribe to YouTube Red and
What?
get access to all this
YouTube Red was
exclusive. No, so they went on this thing and it was like watch exclusive vlogumentaries. I was like
Vlogumentaries?
Vlogumentary.
Vlogumentary?
So a vlogumentary is an entire documentary basically filmed from an extended arm with a camera. Or
So you get paid for this now.
That's what.
Well, I know how I'm gonna make money.
Yeah, but I saw that.
I think it's time to kill myself.
So did selfie sticks officially earn their own genre?
Yeah, basically.
Wow.
I couldn't believe it. There was webinar was up there for me. It was like web seminar. I already hated webinar. I was like, webinar was bad, and now vlogumentary. I was like, I fucking hate these. These are, and you know what's fucked up is everybody would point at that and be like, oh, it's such a millennial term. It's not. It's that weird middle ground. It's the people just outside of the millennials are coming up with fucking names for things.
Yeah.
And they're laying it on top of other people because no one I know would have called anything a fucking vlogumentary.
I don't think any millennials would ever
that's offensive to somebody who made a documentary. They're like,
Total, video blog.
yeah, I do a video blog, but I do a lot of them, and they're kind of canonical. So
I
it's
would
sort
call
of
it vlogumentary.
vlogumentary sort
That
of
is a
thing.
goddamn
See,
diary.
Part 5.
Nothing more.
Part 5, Section 3, my vlogumentary. I was taking a poop.
Yeah,
Let's watch this in depth.
I vlogentated it.
If you looked real close, it's
Vlogutated.
that part right there, 2 minutes in, that wasn't a hard poop. That was me thinking
Your face is a little.
what I would do if I had to poop harder.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I can't think of it.
Just a little philosophy.
But yeah, I saw that.
Made Cody spit up. Good
Yeah,
job.
I saw that yesterday, and my
give you something
stomach
to
hurt.
spit
I wanted to be really upset about it, but there was people in the theater.
Somebody needs to be held accountable.
Yeah, I just saw
Somebody.
Should have booed under your
Personally,
arm.
I think it's perfectly valid. If you're in a situation where it's you're in the movie theater, but the movie haven't started yet, it's perfectly okay to be an obnoxious asshole and laugh at the previews.
I think so
And
too.
it was just a
second
fucking
that
ad. It was just an ad before, it was just run through. I just remember, you know what I hated? You know the before webinar was blogosphere. You ever heard of
Blogosphere?
Oh, blogosphere.
Oh my god! The only people who ever called something the blogosphere is because they realized calling it the internet was too broad. Oh yeah, this is really important catalyst.
The internet itself is a broad term.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the entirety of all information is shared on the network?
The whole internet.
Sam, there's this old article from probably 2008. I gotta send you. You ever read a website by? Well, I should just tell you the name of the website. It's called The Best Page in the Universe.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did one making fun of the term vlog, and he just shit on blogs.
A video log. Excuse me,
Yes.
sir.
Excuse me, sir. It's a video log. Yeah. No, he shit all over all of those associated terms.
I keep my
dude, you
fedora
love it.
uses.
My vlog.
I think people have been wanting to.
My vlog.
Millennial.
Did you see my tweet where I was like, to Fedora, millennial?
Millennial.
What about a flog, a fuck vlog?
I absolutely hate
That's just Pornhub.
Listen,
No, wait,
I would
that'd
even,
be
Pornhub,
perfect. 'Cause if you're recording yourself flogging, it's perfect.
Flogging is also whipping somebody.
also, Flogging Molly, by the way.
That's
Yeah.
porn now.
That's a good band. That's a good band.
Oh,
I
Flogging
have
Molly's
one
about porn
shirt,
now.
but I don't know.
Wait, you said vlogging, Molly?
Flogging.
Oh god, that's gonna go on
Vlogging.
the list of children's
Wait.
toys. It's gonna be like a Barbie just tricked up to look like a fucking hipster doing a vlog.
No, dude, that's a fucking.
Vlogging.
You're gonna come with a mini fucking selfie stick.
It's a raver that goes around doing interviews with people that are rolling on Molly, and it's called it's a vlogumentary called Vlogging Molly. And you're just like, you rolling right now, dude. I'm rolling so hard right now.
Wait, someone's gonna steal that
We're going to a rave on New Year's. Let's do it.
Someone's gonna steal it.
Do Molly? Or like watch people do Molly?
What?
Yes.
No, interview people doing Molly.
What rave are you guys going to?
Countdown.
Yeah,
Is it really an interview if they're not in the right mind?
A one-day ticket.
Isn't it just you stalking high people?
Yeah, $100 is one-day ticket to go on New Year's Eve, and you stay there into New Year's, like you celebrate New Year's there.
Yeah.
You know what I want to do? I want to go to that rave just to film you filming people,
to this,
to see how creepy you look.
Party here.
Running around the rave, looking for people who are fucked up.
Cool.
New Year's party. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks. You plan this now.
Too late to refund it. No.
Listen, you're the one that's going to a rave without us.
I told you.
Too late.
Wait, hey, I told you like the day after I bought my ticket, so you can't.
Wait, when did you buy your
Sell your
tickets?
tickets.
Like a couple days ago?
No.
Yeah, it was like a couple days ago.
A few days ago?
A week ago, yeah.
It wasn't a week ago.
Okay, what's a couple, what's a few, and what's a week? A couple's like 2
It was sometime,
about a week
Anyway,
ago.
I told
sometime
Diana.
this week. It was sometime this week.
Or just before this week. Whatever. Anyway, I told you.
Okay.
You have time still. I'm just saying.
Well, anyway, what's up with you, Ashley?
Hi, Ashley.
Other than coming down with the sickness.
Yeah, I got this weird, like, but besides that, so I watched a lot of TV today. I watched some movies. I watched some interesting movies.
What'd you watch?
I watched
Hold on while she goes into her
Bang
recent
Bang
watch.
Baby, which is
We need to get a different movie. No. Shit, Ashley already ruined it. No.
a young girl dreams of stardom in a sci-fi musical set in the 1960s.
What the
It was
fuck?
really weird. And like it was
Hey, shoot me that though.
Where you at, though?
she was like hallucinating because there's this weird like alcoholic medicine shit that's out, and her dad's like gone on it, and she's taking care of him and shit, and like her hookup, this like old friendly man in a barn hooks her up with her own bottle. This one's for you. Don't tell your dad.
Cough syrup's come a long way.
Yes. Yes, it's in one of those like old cough syrups.
So wait, are they like just robo tripping? But
She like
Robo
basically
tripping
takes
on
something
acid?
that's happening to her in real life and like flips it, and like you don't even know that it's like a dream until like the movie's like 2/4 like of the way through.
So like the Sixth Sense.
You got this.
Yes,
The Sixth Sense.
like it, but not at the same time. And
It's like
kinda more of it-
Scanner Darkly if you had it like at some point in the movie shit was real and not
I love
animated.
that movie.
Yeah, maybe.
Y'all, if any of you have seen A Scanner Darkly, comments about that, because that shit was good.
That's based on a book, you know,
Really?
by a guy named Philip K. Dick.
Emphasis on dick.
Philip K. Dick. Yeah. No, it was totally unintentional.
I had no idea. That's really
why.
cool. I didn't know it was based on a
His
book.
wife Penelope twat.
Coach, you right over there?
Laughing harder with Sam and Doug.
Okay.
You can find him living over by that snack shop, you know, D's Nuts.
Oh, bro, wait a second. The fact that somebody by D's Nuts was actually running for election. Also,
Running.
the fact that
Wasn't it like a 12-year-old though?
Also, the fact that 11,000 people got up out of bed to vote for Harambe.
Was it 15,000 people?
It was 11,000.
Oh, it was 11,000? Yeah.
It was 11,000 people. They went out and they voted for Harambe.
Thank you, Lord Trump.
That face.
How many people voted for Cthulhu?
That face when a fucking
know.
dead gorilla gets more votes than Jill Stein.
Right.
Honestly,
That hit me right in the heart.
What heart?
My heart.
My heart, my lady.
my heart, my soul, my lady.
Millennial.
Other than
Molly.
anyway,
You know what's the difference between people and bullets?
What?
People miss Harambe.
dead bullets. I got a really racist joke that I read on 4chan that I
Do it. Do it.
Do it, faggot.
No
Do
balls.
it.
No
See?
balls. You're not down.
No
I can't
balls.
word.
the votes for Harambe weren't going to work anyways because the brain dead monkey can only have 2 terms.
That's pretty bad.
We at the house are neither racist nor bigoted towards homosexuals or black people,
The opinion of each
discretion is
individual member of the podcast are not expressed.
but entirely useless.
Bad boys.
CBS cares.
Boys, what you gonna do?
Dat boy, worst meme 2016.
No.
Wow.
I agree with that, honestly. Yeah.
Oh shit, what up?
You mean 26 meme? No.
Wow, there were more memes
Oh,
this
let's
year
talk
than a
about
lot of years.
This current Kermit the Frog meme.
Yo.
I love it.
I liked it better
so
when it was
hot
just
right now.
Kermit sipping on tea. Like, that's none of my business.
I didn't like that meme, but I like the new meme.
Sam sent me one.
The sip
And the
meme.
next day, I sold 20 of them.
I love it. I love it.
I was right there in the shit. The front lines of the memes.
sheen?
Yeah. I was out there with the front lines of the memes when they're fresh.
See, Sam is a pair of evil glasses. It's like when you get a good prescription for the first time in your life, and normally be like, oh my god, the world is more beautiful, I can see the leaves. Sam is that dude who's like, oh my god, the world is so much worse. Things are dying here.
I can see the shit.
I can see the suffering coming off ants.
Hey, ants are pretty pathetic. I mean,
Whoa.
they just
That's
do-
racist.
Whoa!
ants?
Aunts?
Aunts?
Aunts or ants?
Aunts?
Ants
Which
are
one?
pretty strong.
You and your
Aunties are
binary
good.
You're
senses.
having an invasion of fire, aunts.
Yeah, your mother's sister
That's
with
racist
hair.
if they're Native
That's what
American
it is.
aunts.
Yeah.
Anyways, Ashley's.
Yeah, we're on Ashley right now.
What else did I watch today? I
love your
watched
dog,
a movie that was
Fucking dog.
it came out before 50 Shades of Grey, and it put it to shame. It was called Secretary.
Did it start James Dean?
No, Maggie
Was it even more
Gyllenhaal.
rapey?
Maggie Gyllenhaal?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly what movie you're talking about. She is overly freaky in that movie.
Wait, what movie is it?
The Secretary.
Dude, it's right up your alley. Actually,
There is an
he basically
What?
he circles her like mistakes in red
Years ago.
marker and makes her come to his office and like put her hands on the desk. And
She pulls up her skirt
spanks her.
and he's
Can we
like.
pause the
But,
podcast right now?
but
so
there's so much dead time in that scene of just like there's just one solid shot of her bent over the desk and her really slowly hiking her skirt up and then him just standing there like it's like the longest scene and then it just
Yeah,
cuts
it's
to her
really
face
awkward.
and she's just like
Listen,
And he keeps repeating like, "I'm not gonna fuck you.
I'm not gonna fuck
I'm not
you,
gonna
yeah.
fuck you." And then he unzips his fucking pants, and you're like, "Wait."
wait a
so
minute.
Cody acts like he's really into this, but he always lifts up my skirt pretty quickly. So
yeah it's
Don't wear skirts.
maybe I should
Hey.
lift.
Sex life.
That is
Maybe I
way
should
too
lift it up
intro-
more
that-
slowly.
That's way too into our sex life.
You mean intimate? It sounds like you're trying to say intimate.
yeah secretary
Yeah.
fucking
No, I'm pretty sure he.
I'll
comes
put
on
something
her
into your
back.
sex life.
Oh. And then she goes to the bathroom and like rubs one out
yep
while the prayer legal
not
is in the
not
other
hers.
stall going.
Yours.
Oh, more like
Did you get cucked?
more
That
like
was
the
an interesting movie.
cockening.
And then I
not
watched a
cucking if she
Disney
wants
movie or a
to.
Nickelodeon movie about the Murphy family and
needed some eye
Murphy's
bleach?
Law.
you needed eye bleach
Yeah.
like you felt like you had made a mistake.
No, that was an interesting movie, but yeah, it just needed some happy, mindless fluff.
That is the only crazy movie Maggie Gyllenhaal ever did. Either.
I know.
And that was
It was so unlike her. I was like, what are you doing?
It's Lacey's turn to talk.
Yeah.
Is Ashley done?
Yeah.
Yeah, she watched movies. All right, what happened to you?
Yeah, put your soul in it.
Lots of NCIS because I'm binge watching. Because that's what I do.
How many fucking seasons of NCIS?
There's 13 on Netflix and NCIS is still going.
Yeah.
Why? Because Bones wasn't on this thing.
Yeah, no, he was watching it.
Bones is done.
Bones is
That's what
done,
was on.
yeah.
That's the joke.
Yeah.
Even Bones is done.
I'm really sad. Bones is done. I love Bones.
I'm
Yeah,
not.
watch
These?
I love crime shows. If you haven't figured that out
I
yet,
used to love Bones.
I love Bones. I do.
You still love
And when I found out that Zoe Deschanel was
Pop on
Bones'
those
sister,
bones.
Oh yeah.
Really?
yeah,
They're both
they're
Deschanel.
siblings.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I didn't know
That
either.
explains why they're so
What do you
naturally
call it with your
awkward.
childhood?
Like they fit the bill,
They both
yeah.
have big ass eyes.
Yeah,
The eyes are huge.
Yeah, but
Like,
Zoe Deschanel's are a lot bigger.
Oh yeah.
Hers are
Hers are like.
Zoe Deschanel.
Okay,
That's why they
so
look bigger
lots of
than normal.
NCIS, lots of family time, which is pretty cool.
Any recommended shows?
Anything crime related?
Yeah, no.
I love crime shows.
I mean, because we haven't necessarily, I don't know, we've talked about it before, but I don't think necessarily on the podcast. Well, maybe we did
little?
somewhere in there, but iZombie.
iZombie, watch it.
iZombie's just a good
Okay,
show.
some people are like, oh my gosh,
Really?
another zombie show, blah blah blah. But it's
Is that
not
the one where the detective
just
is a
another
zombie?
show.
The first episode,
Walking
the
She's
first
in the corner.
episode,
She works in the corner.
It's pretty unbelievable.
yeah, but the first
great, though.
episode explains.
Oh man, it's like it's a sci-fi.
No, the first episode
it's
explains.
good.
The first episode explains everything, but by the time you get to because we're waiting on the next season
waiting.
to start. But by the time you get to the point where we are right now, the whole thing makes it makes so much more
It makes sense. It's really good.
Because the way that they tie it together is really good. But there's characters. Fuck, I almost really want to rewatch it.
I like the bad guys.
There's the bad guys and all the
Okay,
bad
okay.
guys
If any
are
of you
great.
guys watch Once Upon a Time,
What?
he is the bad guy is also in Once Upon a Time. I think, yeah, maybe.
Or
What's a part of plug it in, plug it in.
Watch,
Technical
record,
difficulties.
We have
returned to those.
watch,
Anyways,
record.
so yeah, iZombie would be a good recommendation.
iZombie is a good one. If you like vampire-y stuff, The Originals was pretty good.
I hear the originals was good, but like, it's what you needed to watch if you needed to wash your mouth out because you saw True Blood, and I need to wash my mouth out because I saw True Blood.
Well, it's really good because it involves witches, it involves vampires, and it
But
involves
those vampires are
werewolves.
badass.
Yeah.
No,
Like,
they are.
I saw a
They-
clip of it, and
no,
this dude
they
ran
are.
up.
Dude, watch
Yeah.
it. Watch it. No.
No, I saw a little
Yeah,
bit of it. I
well,
saw one episode, and it's like all of a sudden out of nowhere, it's like there's these witches lined up for some reason. I don't know why. Some black guy runs up. Turns out he's a vampire. Takes like a piece of a plant and swings it so hard he cuts a bitch's throat.
Yeah.
We'll watch Salem.
And-
You watch the originals.
Yeah. You watch The Originals, I'll watch Salem. Deal?
Yeah.
I'm still the original.
God damn it.
You have to say deal.
Yes.
Okay. I'll take that.
It's not like a magical contract. Do I have to say one specific word?
Yes, you have to
Just
say
like
deal.
my Japanese animus?
Yes, you have to say deal for it to be valid.
You weeaboo fuck. You
Sort of omens.
weeaboo fuck.
Give me sight beyond sight.
What else?
Yes. What else?
I don't know.
What have you eaten that's delicious lately?
Everything. I love food. Oh, I did get really excited that I found Hot Pockets in my freezer that I forgot I bought. And it was very exciting for me.
No, see, we just came full
Why did I
circle. We talked about what
misunderstand?
we do this week. Lacey just came all the way back to an hour ago.
I
What did you do this week?
misunderstood
I found
that
Hot
sentence.
Pockets. Well, that just happened. Anyway.
Oh,
That was the event.
Okay, you guys might not know about George, but I had a tortoise named George. And I gave him to my nephew, who's 5 years old. And he was so excited to get George. And his mom texted me this morning and was like, we spent over $200 on George. George might be spoiled.
So,
George.
Can you spoil a turtle?
Yeah.
Yes, you can. I guess he got
Is
a
it
new
tortoise,
home
by the
and
way?
like some backgrounds or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right. So I want to. Now that I think we've gone around, I'm basically in the same boat. Whatever Lacey does, I do. So I don't want to spend a whole bunch of time talking. I'm talking the whole time, anyways. I want to jump right into it and talk about the movie that I've picked out for us. I was told about this movie from a friend of mine, Keith. Now, like the best thing is I've got in terms of obscure films, and not just obscure, but like fucked up films or cult films. My friend Keith is a gold mine. And Keith told me about this movie about 4 or 5 years ago. It came out in 1988. So it's so we're looking at, like this is the golden era of like everything you could fucking. What did he just eat?
He just ate my chips.
Harley.
It was crumbs, but it was chips.
Oh my god.
Harley.
He's like, what?
Boy, Chipley.
Lee, you're not supposed to eat human food.
He's like, I don't care. No, so
Fuck.
Okay,
So-
it's delicious. You guys do bad shit to your bodies all the time.
Listen,
so this is
Bingo.
so yeah. So
Oh, God,
1988.
that's dog.
1988's the golden era of like if you could think about it, you can get money and make it into a movie.
right?
This was recommended to me by my friend, and I'm very excited to watch it because from the name. And then from what he has told me, this movie is just weird enough to talk about. Like, it's just weird enough to watch and go, what the fuck?
Is it as weird as Jacob's Ladder?
It's called Hell Comes to Frogtown.
Frogtown?
Frogtown. That. So,
Boy.
Oh, I watched Halloween
This is making me happy already.
Yeah.
Sounds like a follow-up to Rango.
so I'm going to read. So this is more or less like Rango's. This is like the lead up to Rango. So I'm going to go ahead and read the plot summary as written by IMDb. Hell is the name of the hero of this story. He's a prisoner of the women who now run the USA after a nuclear biological war.
Women?
Yeah, well, this is a perfectly fucking period.
Excuse me, but yes. Are these cuffs too tight on you?
Well, hold on. You gotta wait for the rest of this story. Results of the war are that mutants have evolved and the human race is in danger of extinction due to infertility. Hell is given the task of helping rescue a group of fertile women from the harem of mutant leaders that resemble frogs. Hell cannot escape since he has a bomb attached to his private parts, which will detonate if he strays more than a few hundred yards from his guards.
This sounds amazing.
So,
It sounds like a lot of cocaine was involved in the writing process
A lot of
already.
Is that a bomb in your pocket or are you just
I hope they have a lot of like.
is that a private?
electronic
Is that a bomb strapped to your private parts, or are you just from Frogtown?
I can't wait for him to actually stray too far away from his guards, and like all of a sudden, and you just see an explosion in the distance in the shape of a dick. But you don't hear the explosion. All you see is just a puff of smoke. Hot pocket.
Let me see if I believe the plot. Oh, so yeah. So Hell Comes to Frogtown is a 1988 cult film created by Donald G. Jackson. Screenplay was written by Jackson and Randall Frakes, and the film was directed by Jackson and R.J. Kaiser, and stars the then professional wrestler Rowdy Roddy Piper,
Whoa,
as
Roddy
well
Roddy
as
Piper?
Sandal Bergman, Cecil Verrill, and William Smith.
Bubblegum and kick-ass.
Yep. And
All out of bubblegum. That was him.
So the plot, as described by Wikipedia, this film is set in a post-apocalyptic wasteland where fertile men and women exist due to an atomic fallout. As a result, the government places high priorities on those who can still breed. Shortly before the movie opens, a group of mutant amphibians who have been exiled by the desert by humans capture a group of fertile women and use them as sex slaves. So it's like Rowdy fucking Piper.
I fucking love it already.
So this movie involves sex slaves, frog people, a fully womanized USA government,
And a Canadian who acts as an Irish.
So for all
a
you,
Canadian who acts as an Irishman who no longer wrestles.
so for all
He's
you
no longer
feminist,
alive.
Yeah.
for all you feminist freaks out there,
Yeah, this will give you both of it. This will give you power and
This
the
is
lack
for you.
of. So I'm
Or at
really,
least the fantasy of it.
I'm really excited to watch it because this movie touts itself as a comedy. So if you find something funny in it, it's because it was trying to be funny and not because it's funny because it's bad. So, but at the same time, this is definitely not a great movie either. It's good because it'll be funny in a cult way, but it's good because it wanted to be funny. But it's bad because it's not your highest budget of high budget movies. This was definitely somebody had a crazy idea and they ran with it. This isn't based off of a book. This isn't based off of anything. It's a screenplay that two dudes came up with. They grabbed whoever they could.
What's the name of it again?
Hell Comes to Frogtown.
Comes to Frogtown.
Yeah, Hell comes.
Bomb on the balls.
Well, Hell Comes on Frogtown. Was
First thing on Google. Hell Comes to Frogtown.
Yep. Yeah. Hell Comes to Frogtown. So it's gonna be a nice ride. I think it should be a funny movie.
Roddy Piper.
Brings a whole new meaning to bust a nut.
But that's what we're gonna watch. I'm gonna leave a link in the video description if I can, and we're gonna dig around and try to get a hold of it. But we'll definitely all try to watch it whenever we all find the
Crotch burns. It's not
time to
herpes.
do
It's a
so.
bomb.
But I do think.
Bada boom.
But I do think, on that note, with our movie revealed and our plan set for the following week, I think we're gonna wrap it up and call it an evening here.
Wrap it up, baby.
And we will get back together this
did
time
wrap it up,
or
but
the
it'll
day
still burn.
earlier next week, and that will be our breakdown of Hell Comes to Frogtown. I hope you watch it and
that
enjoy
sounds
it with
like a
us,
movie.
and we're gonna have a good time. So I'm